Groupthink. Groupthink is the mode of thinking that person engage in when the concurrent thinking becomes so dominant in a cohesive group that it tends to override realistic appraisal of alternative courses of actions. Right? Shall we analyze this definition of groupthink? It's a mode of thinking. It's a type of thinking that a person engage in when concurrent thinking becomes dominant. So in the meeting, concurrent seeking is dominant. Coming to a conclusion, common conclusion is important. So they will override the realistic appraisal of alternative courses of actions. So because the concurrent seeking is important, they will forget about the alternative courses of actions and agree with the decision of one person. So it's a completely wrong decision making process because alternative courses of actions are not evaluated. So alternative courses of actions are not evaluated because they don't want to harm the cohesiveness of the group. So in the view that criticizing someone else's decision will be harmful to the organization, they will agree with the first idea or the important idea presented by someone. So groupthink is a negative phenomena that badly affect the group effectiveness. So in the group effectiveness, on behalf, they will forget about alternative actions on behalf of concurrence seeking. So how yes men damage the business. We need more dissenting opinions. Absolutely, sir. We agree, sir. 100%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Groupthink creates the following problems. Few alternatives in decision making. Few alternatives or one alternative actions will be considered. No re-examinations. So once the decision is made, re-examination will not be done. Pay no consideration to reject the alternatives. So rejected alternatives are not taken into consideration again. No support from experts. So expert support will not be taken in the events of the problems. No contingency plans. Contingency plans will be forgotten about. So it is completely a mismanagement process. The second threat to group effectiveness that we are talking about is social loafing. Social loafing is the tendency to decrease individual efforts as group size increase. Tendency to decrease individual efforts as group size increase. When the number of people contributing to the group is increased, there is a possibility that individual contribution to be reduced. So that is explained in the figure here. if 5 people contribute this and individual contribution is this, then if the 10 people works in the group, individual contribution will be less. අපේ මහත්තුරු කවදා හරි මිනි පෙට්ටියක් කරගහලා තියනවාද? මිනි පෙට්ටියක් උස්සපු අය ඉන්නවද?
කවුද?
ඒක මාසෝනා බහැලා ඉන්නවා කියනවනේ. මාර බරයි නේද මිනි පෙට්ටිය?
කවුද බරයි?
කොහොමද මිනි පෙට්ටිය ඇච්චර බර වුනේ? එක මිනිහෙකුයි කැලි වගේකුයි ඉන්නේ තියෙන්නේ. ඔක වෙන්නේ දැන් මිනි පෙට්ටියට කර ගහනවා ගොඩ දෙන්නේ. අත තියාගෙන යනවා, අත තියාගෙන යනවා මිසක් උස්සන්නේ නැහැ. ජෙනුවින්ලි බර ගෙනියන්නේ දෙන්නයි තුන් දෙනයි. ඒ බර ගෙනියන මිනිසුන්ගේ ඇඟට ලොකු බරක් එනවා. අනිත් ඒවා ටික අත තියාගෙන යන්නේ බොරුවට මේ මිසක් මහසෝන බහැලා ඉන්නව නෙමෙයි. භාගයක්ම කරන්නේ හොර. ඒකයි මිනි පෙට්ටිය එච්චර බර වෙන්නේ. ඒ concept එක තමයි මේ කියන්නේ. Individual contribution reduce when the group contributing members are increased. Social loafing. Social loafing, in other view, these are the lost performance loss due to social loafing. Lost performance due to social loafing. Given in the green color, expected performance. Given in the red color, actual performance. So the gap between expected and actual is the lost performance due to social loafing. Conformity is the jailer of the freedom and the enemy of growth. Look at this picture. Blind conformity is our next discussion. Blind conformity as effect. The distortion of individual judgment by unanimous but incorrect opposition. Ask effect. What is the meaning of ask? Anyone who knows the meaning of ask? There is no meaning of ask. Ask is the name of the person who introduced this concept. In an experiment, members are shown this second picture, ABC. Second picture are shown, and one member is secretly informed to select the X as the right answer, and members are shown the picture and asked to select the equal size bar from the other one then members, one member earlier informed to select A as the correct answer. They are asked to select equal to equal length bar to B, but one earlier informed person select A. Then once one person select A, all the other people also said the answer is A. That is the distortion of individual judgment by unanimous but incorrect opposition created due to group members' desire for acceptance by the group, titled as blind conformity to as effect of blind conformity. Pre-riding or chief riding tendency. This is something like social loafing. It is attempt of a group member to minimize his or her costs relative to the benefits they receive. The members attempt to minimize the cost in relation to the benefit they receive. Man said to be a rational creature, so he always try to minimize the cost in relation to the benefits. So this concept is known as a free riding. Free riding. In the free riding, member claim the full benefits without any contribution. In the free riding, in the chief riding, some contribution is made, but full benefits are claimed. Understood? In the free riding, members claim full benefits without any contribution. Free riding. Completely free. අසය පදිනවා සත පහක්වත් දෙන්නේ නැතුව. In the chief riding, some amount is paid, but a full amount of benefits claimed. පොඩි ගානක් දීලා අසය පදිනවා. Benefits are claimed. In both cases, full benefits are claimed either free or by paying a small amount. Then I am going to shift the discussion to another topic, conflict, organizational conflicts. Especially group conflicts is a common phenomena in organizations. Conflicts are destructive and should be avoided is the traditional view. Traditional view of conflicts. Conflicts are destructive and should be completely avoided from the organization. And causes by management errors, organizational design errors, and troublemakers. So according to contributors to the traditional view, errors occurs due to organizational design errors, management errors, or troublemakers. Then therefore conflicts are completely avoidable. If it is management errors, you correct the management errors. If it is organizational design errors, correct the organization design. And if it is the troublemakers, punish the troublemakers. So you can avoid conflicts. Therefore, conflicts are avoidable. Maximum productivity requires elimination of conflict. Maximum productivity requires elimination of conflict. So if we draw a chart for conflict and productivity, if this is productivity, the productivity is shown in the vertical axis, level of conflict are shown in the horizontal axis. Organization productivity and conflict chart will be like this. Sorry, completely wrong. It should be other way. This way. Maximum productivity requires zero amount of conflicts. Understood the chart? Maximum productivity requires zero amount of conflicts. So chart should be in this way. Thus, manager's role is to suppress and eliminate conflicts through redesigning organization, recorrecting management errors, and punishing troublemakers. So, traditional view of conflicts, especially contributed by Henry Fayol, Frederick Taylor, Max Weber, etc. Conflicts are destructive and should be avoided. Conflicts are caused by management errors and organizational design errors and troublemakers. Therefore, conflicts are avoidable. Maximum productivity requires elimination of conflicts. Conflict effect traditional view. Level of productivity, level of conflict. Conflict modern view. Conflicts are unavoidable, caused by individual differences. Conflicts are caused by individual differences, therefore, conflicts are unavoidable due to the individual perception, different attitude, different value systems. Conflicts are natural in the organizations. So, conflicts are unavoidable. Maximum productivity requires moderate level of conflict. Maximum productivity requires moderate of level of conflict. Then how will be the productivity conflict chart? What is the shape? Inverted U shape curve will be there. Absence of conflicts undermines the productivity. If there are no enough amount of conflict, it will be resulted in poor productivity. Thus, manager's role is to manage conflicts. Manage means stimulate if the conflicts are not enough. Reduce conflicts are more. Eliminate conflicts are more than required. So, traditional view of conflict and modern view of conflict are completely different. Traditional view of conflict says conflicts are avoidable, conflicts are caused by management errors, the organizational design errors, and troublemakers. So, conflicts are avoidable. Maximum productivity requires zero level of conflicts. But this says conflicts are unavoidable because conflicts are caused by caused by individual differences. So individual differences cannot be eliminated forever. So conflicts are also cannot be resolved forever. So and some level of conflicts are required for maximum productivity. Shall we see the graph? So conflict and the productivity graph will be like this. So you see here, if the conflict is low, productivity is low. Then there is a maximum level where the productivity will be maximum. Then if the conflicts are more than that, then again conflict will be low. Too much conflicts. Performance will be low due to too much conflicts. Understood this phenomena? You want another clarification? Please tell me. Is the point clear? Hello?
Yes, sir, it was clear.
Right.
Sir, can you explain the previous slide? The last point, it was like, thus manager's role is to manage conflicts, stimulate, reduce, and eliminate conflicts.
Yeah. Manager, then it is said that conflicts are unavoidable, no? And maximum productivity requires moderate level of conflicts. Maximum productivity requires moderate level of conflict. Then if the level of conflicts are too low, productivity will be reduced. Then in such a situation, manager has to stimulate conflict. If the, say for an example, if we are here in this area, productivity will be low due to the low level of conflict. Low level of conflict. So if we are here, we have to stimulate conflicts, increase the level of conflict. Then if we are here, again productivity is low due to too much conflict. Due to too much conflict, then managers' role will be to eliminate or reduce conflicts. So management means then accordingly to reduce conflicts or eliminate conflicts or stimulate conflicts. Stimulate conflicts if the conflicts are not enough. If the conflicts are not enough, productivity will be low. Reduce and eliminate conflicts when the conflict is too much. As given here. Understood?
Yes, sir, thank you.
So here productivity is low at any point here. At any point here, productivity is low, so manager has to increase conflicts, introduce conflicts, or stimulate conflicts. At beyond this particular point, beyond to the right side, productivity is low due to the maximum level of conflicts. Conflicts are too much. So managers role is to reduce or eliminate conflicts. Then this is another group chart to explain the level of conflict. So in the vertical axis, neutral level is explained. Then beyond the neutral, negative and positive effects are explained. Then productivity conflict chart is drawn when the productivity conflict curve penetrate the neutral line, and when the productivity conflicts curve penetrate neutral line, moderate level of conflicts are identified. So in between this area, from this point to this point, moderate level of conflict. Then at the moderate level of conflict, productivity will be positive. Then any change in the here, increase result will be in increasing the productivity. Then to the left to the this line, low level of conflicts are explained. So productivity will be minimal. Then to the right of this point, too much conflicts will be explained. So manager has to reduce or eliminate conflicts. It is the same figure explained in two different ways. So it is easier to remember the previous curve than this one. මේකේ අවුට්කම් එක දාලා තියෙන්නේ නියුට්‍රල් ලෙවල් එකක් එක නියුට්‍රල් ලෙවල් එකේදී මේ පොසිටිව් මොනවාද ප්‍රොඩක්ටිවිටි කන්ට්‍රීස් කර්ව් එක නියුට්‍රල් ලෙවල් එක බයිසෙක්ට් කරන මේ පොයින්ට් එකේ මැද ටික moderate conflicts කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා. ඒක appropriate level of conflicts. ඒකෙන් දෙපැත්තේ too much conflict, දකුණු පැත්තේ වම් පැත්තේ too little conflicts. Then productivity conflicts have positive effects. What are the positive effects of conflicts? Bring hidden problems to surface. Hidden problems are bring to surface by conflicts. Facilitate creativity and innovation. Enhance group cohesiveness and loyalty. Increase motivation and encourage high performance. Encourage opponents to observe, monitor others' performance. Encourage opponents to observe or monitor others' performance. Right, that is it. So as we discussed in the modern view, conflicts are identified as something necessary for the organization. So zero level of conflicts minimize the productivity. So accordingly, conflict has some benefits. First, as we explained, bring hidden problems to surface. So if the conflicts are not allowed to surface, problems will be hidden. But if the managers welcome the conflicts, conflicts will come to surface and will be shown to everyone, and then action can be taken to reduce the conflict if the level is too much. Facilitate creativity and innovation. then when the conflicts are there among the two parties, both parties try to win. So for the purpose of winning, they try to find the new and innovative solutions. So organization creativity and innovation will be facilitated by that. Enhance group cohesiveness and loyalty. We said that external threats will be a source of group cohesiveness. So when there is a conflict between two groups, cohesiveness will be high. Increase motivation and encourage high performance. So employees' performance will be enhanced by motivation and performance will be enhanced by conflict. Encourage opponent to observe monitor others' performance. So members will monitor what other members of other groups are doing. So no one will be able to do something wrong, something damage the organization because other people are observing. It is like opposition is available in the parliament. They observe the government weaknesses and take actions. Dysfunctions of groups and teams. Groups has advantages as well as disadvantages too. First, group or the teams result in divided responsibility. When group work is there, no one will be directly responsible for the poor performance. So if poor performance happen, then responsibility will be divided among members. No one will be responsible directly for the mistakes. Divided responsibility. A horse designed by a committee is a camel. So when we try to facilitate each one's ideas in a committee, it will be like a horse designed by a committee because finally they design not a horse but a camel. Then in teamwork, sometimes lack of coordination will happen. If lack of coordination, this will be the final result. You see, potential of avoiding risk. So when there are more than two people, that is a group, they will be overconfident and uh, avoiding the risk. They will not think about the risk and avoiding the risk. Finally, everyone will be in danger. Misinterpretation of teamwork. Teamwork is sharing the work by everyone, but it is not benefits taken by one person. If we want to succeed as a team, we need to put aside our own selfish individual interest and start doing the things my way. So no one can tell that way because a product teamwork is not working according to someone's way, but it is working by considering everyone's idea. wrong perception, we and them. Then when the product conflicts are there, the people will be divided into two groups as we and them, we and them. So you see that in the boat, two people stay comfortably telling that whole of the boat in the other end, but finally when the boat sink, all the people will be affected. Not sharing the benefits by the leaders. Leaders take all the credits and poor people will not be shared with benefits. And put up a big splash banner that says thank you peasants. When the palace is erected, the king will go inside and the people has no place. Then in addition to that, negative effects of group conflicts, group think, ask effect, free riding, chief riding, risky shift, that is risk of shifting to extreme positions, deviant workplace behavior. What is deviant workplace behavior? Deviant workplace behavior is deviating from the norm or violation of the norms of or behavioral standards of commonly accepted behavioral standards. So example are given: leaving early, working slowly, wasting resources, sabotage, stealing, sexual harassment, gossiping, and spreading rumors are the deviant workplace behavior. So these will be sometimes result of group work. Teamwork better for all. Nobody is perfect, but a team can be. Look at the picture in the left side, how the teamwork will be benefited the both parties. Group versus team, the differences, characteristic leadership. In the work group, a strong, clearly focused leader. Work team, there is a leader, but leadership is shared among the members. So leader work by listening to the other members. So we tell that a shared leadership is there. Responsibility, individual accountability in the work group, individual as well as mutual accountability in the teams. Purpose, same as the broad organization mission. Team has a very specific purpose. Work products, work product is individual work products. In a team, collective work products. Meetings, so in the group, runs efficient meetings. Time is saved, but there are open problem solving meetings in the team. So encourage open active and open-ended active problem solving. Time taken will not be considered. Measuring performance, measure effectiveness individually. In the teams, measure performance directly by assessing collective work products. Way of working, discuss, decide, and delegate. Discuss together, decide together, and work separately. but in the team, discuss, decide, and does the real work together. Objective, sharing information in the group, in the team, collective performance. Skills in the work group, random and vary. So without a one member, they can't perform the work. If one member is absent, no work can happen. But in the team, complementary and positive. So everyone knows everything. So if one member is missing, other members will complement that part and will do the work. Synergy in the group, in the group, synergy will be neutral. That is 2 plus 2 will be equal to 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2, or sometimes negative. 1 plus 1 will be less than 1, less than 2. It is positive in the synergy is positive in the team. It is 2, 1 plus 1 will be always more than 2. Characteristics of a powerful team: common purpose, clear role, accepted leadership, effective processes, solid relationships, excellent communications, etc. There are nothing new. So there will be large number of another characteristics. Team roles. In a team, there should be a leader. There should be a person to coordinate others' work. There should be an innovator, creative thinker. There should be a devil's advocate. Who is a devil's advocate? Devil is the Satan. Satan's job is to take everyone to the hell once they pass the human world. So devils appoint an advocate to consult him and taken even the God to the hell after the death. Then he will, the devil's advocate, find reasons to even the reasons of even the gods to take the hell. So devil's advocate is a appointed role in the group or teams to identify the weaknesses of team. If the devil's advocate identify the weaknesses, corrective actions can be taken in advance before the product is going to the market. So everything can be corrected if the devil's advocate play the real role. Then Reuter. Reuter is the person who collects information. Driver, motivator, performer. Best performing people should be there in the group. Organizers, analysts. So these are the team roles identified by me, but in the textbooks they will identify in different ways. Team roles according to Robinson Judge. Linker, creator, promoter, accessor, organizer, producer, controller, monitorer, advisor, likewise. So please refer the books in relation to this part, team roles. Role of team in the modern global organizations. This part is also will not be discussed in the classroom. So you have to refer the notes and refer the hand textbooks and find out the information. Role in the modern global organization, role of teams in the global modern organization, organization effectiveness, shared knowledge, facilitate innovation, faster results, common purpose amid diversity. How this happens in the organization, please find the textbooks and read them. Right, that is it. Any question from the lesson? Any question? The complete lesson is a question or you understood something?
It was good, sir. We understood.
Right, thank you very much. Then shall we meet in the next week?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.